All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with the show. As soon as our guest joins in, we'll bring her in. We're going to take a minute here and talk about what's going on. Hey, Aaron, glad you joined in. You know, Aaron is the creator of one of our topics tonight. I'll talk about Aaron in a minute as well. So let's briefly hey, Sharon Jones, how you doing? So let's briefly talk about Lynn Lewis tournament this weekend. You guys know this is, in my opinion, the biggest women's tournament in the country. We have over 30 teams that's going to be here representing 3 styles of flag football: 8 women, 7 women, as well as 5 women. This is the 10th annual tournament this year, so it's going to be real special as we honor Lynn and have a great tournament for flag football. Shout out to Tyree from Mississippi Combine. She's going to come on down for the tournament. I hope you're still going to make it, Tyree. Come down for the tournament. Looking forward to seeing those guys this weekend. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to get started with our main topic, and I might get interrupted and then just come back to it because my guest hadn't signed on yet. So Aaron Askew. Aaron runs the CWL out there in Virginia. And actually, they're kind of combined with a couple of leagues. Legacies in North Carolina is a part of them as well. But Aaron brought up a great topic on Facebook. I think it was late last week, or maybe it was early this week. I'm not sure. But he asked, who did everybody think were the top 5 linebackers in women's flag football? And we got a lot of feedback. I want to preface this by saying this is mainly the East Coast because we didn't get any names thrown in front of West Coast. We didn't get any participation from the West Coast. So this is mainly the East Coast. There is a whole other coast out there of great linebackers that we didn't get a part of the discussion because they weren't, they weren't a part of it. They just didn't join in or didn't know about the discussion. But anyway, some of the coaches that gave their opinions of the best linebackers were Aaron, Rick Fobbs from Black Mambas. Glad to hear from him. Brent Fisher from Junkyard Divas. Tim Jacobs from Most Wanted. Herman Barlow from Knockout, and the AWFFL owner, Mashonda Gilmore, as well as myself. I put my 2 cents in there. And so we had a lot of names thrown out there. And, in no order will I put these names out here because if you watch any of these ladies here, if you've seen plenty of them, as a matter of fact, you would know that it's almost impossible to say who is the best. We all have our favorites. It's no disrespect to anybody else. But there's some great women that play linebackers out here. So I'm going to briefly go over them. Some of the names that came up in the topic. Once again, these are in no order. A lot of people had their top 5, or at least they had 2 or 3 of the best that they voted on or listed on the page. First person I have on here is Brittany Hodges from Junkyard Divas. If you play on the East Coast, most of you will know who Brittany is. We got Norby from Reloaded. I love Norby. And we're going to stop right there because my guest just joined in. I will get back to this top 5 linebackers. So let me invite my guest here for a minute. Hold on. Love technology. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, Donna, I'm going to need you to invite yourself. There should be a little video camera at the bottom of the screen with a plus symbol in it. Hit that because it's not letting me invite you. So Donna, if you hit that, it should pop up on my screen. And if it doesn't, send me a message in the comments section and let me know that we're having technical difficulties. Let's see. Hey Michelle, glad you joined in. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Let me know we're seeing the broadcast. I want to make sure Donna is hearing me and everyone else is hearing me. Okay, thank you. All right, Donna, so if you're hearing me, go ahead. Hey, Donna. Donna, hit the camera. It should be a camera at the bottom of your screen. And hit that camera, and it should invite you to join in. And if you're not getting that or you don't see the camera, send me a message and let me know. There we go. All right. We are Greece. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, everybody. I want to invite you to the show Donna from TNT. She was Lynn's wife. She's going to talk about Lynn Lewis, about TNT, and she'll be here this weekend for the tournament that I spoke about. So, Donna, thanks for joining the show. Glad to have you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You look great. You know, I just realized I'm always seeing you in uniform with the hair pulled back and the ponytail and all that. You look great. So I just wanted to take a minute of your time. I know you're busy. Just take a minute of your time and tell everybody a little bit. It's just a little bit. I know there's a lot, but tell everybody a little bit about Lynn and how she affects, how she's affected the players on your team, yourself, and the sport of women's flag football. Please.
Well, Lynn was a pioneer of women's flag football, as everyone probably knows. She was a fierce competitor, great coach, best person ever. And, unfortunately, she lost this battle in April. And this weekend is dedicated to her. It's her tournament. It's the 10th anniversary. And looking forward to it. Thanks to Mashonda and Zarek and everybody else for doing this.
Yeah, great. Definitely. Hey, tell us a little bit about the history of TNT. So when did you guys get started, and how do you guys go about? Because you don't play in a lot of tournaments, you're not always around, but you guys are awesome every time you're on the field. And we always say, how do they not play flag year round, but yet represent so well when they come down here for the tournament?
Well, we have the best coach ever. We did. We had the best coach ever, so that's why. Yeah, no, this is our first tournament, only tournament since last year. And, we just get it together. She makes us get it together. Now she'll be watching from above. But TNT started way before me, and it's been going for about, I think, like 25 years. Lynn started a team, and, then people retire. She recruits new players, and, we're here, and, we have a great team. It's going to be it should be very competitive, but it's been very tough for our team. Very tough without having her there, but we're going to do the best we can.
Definitely. And we're so glad to have you. We're glad you guys are coming down. It will be definitely different to have this first tournament without Lynn. We're used to having Lynn's tournament with Lynn here, so we definitely will miss her. And I know Mashonda has some special things planned during the tournament that we will recognize and acknowledge her. And TNT is a huge part of the women's flag football community, and one of the teams that more or less like a major pioneer in women's flag football. Like Donna said, it's been going on for 25 years. I've only been involved for about 15. So you can imagine 10 years prior to that, we had a lot going on with women's flag football. So, Donna, I'm not going to hold you, but it was such an honor to have you on here. I know I got you at the last minute.
That's okay.
I appreciate you making time to come in, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys this weekend. Good luck, and thanks for joining in on our show.
Absolutely. We'll see you this weekend. Take care.
All right. Great.
All right.
Great.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. So I'm going to move on back to the linebackers. A screen. There we go. Once again, shoot me the thumbs up, making sure everything is coming through okay. I'm going to go ahead and proceed as if everybody's got me, but I'm getting a little froze screen. All right, thank you. All right, I know we're good. So we ended with Norby Reloaded. Now, Norby is one of my favorites. If seen her play, she's a petite young lady, but she is one of the most scrappiest players I have ever seen play flag football. I mean, I love watching her play. There's some great linebackers out there, but she's one of my favorites. No disrespect to anybody else. She's just one of my favorites. So Norby from Reloaded. Then we also have Angela Death Row from Reloaded, another one of my favorites. I've known Deborah since I've been in women's flag football. And she's still going strong, still one of the top linebackers out there. So shout out to Dev. We got Tigger Lowe from Bama. I don't have a good adjective for Tiva, other than she's a great player, but she's one that can get under your skin. She gets under your skin, and she walks the line. I'll put it like that. She walks the line, but watching her play. Then we've also got Relly Real and Kenya Grisby from Black Mambas. And if you played Black Mambas, you know their linebackers are tight. They're one of the best teams in the country. There's a reason why. And there's some tight young ladies that play for Black Mambas. We've got Melaine Brown from Untouchables. And I might be mispronouncing her name, but on Facebook we got nickname, things like that. But I know who she is, and I've seen her play. She is a great linebacker, so she was put on the list as well. We got my girl Valerie Price for Most Wanted. Valerie, shout out. How you doing? Valerie is awesome, a veteran, and she's still great at playing linebacker. We got Jetra Montgomery from Junkyard Divas. Jetra Montgomery from Junkyard Divas, great linebacker. She was put on the list as well. Aaron is throwing out there Satina Brown. She wasn't on the list, Aaron. What happened? But we got her on here. Now, I also have Randy Carter and Alexandria Hugger, if I pronounced the last name right, but I didn't get their teams. So they may be on the Vixens, and Aaron can give me the thumbs up or let me know, but I think they may be on the Vixens, but they were added to the list, and if they're not on the Vixens, I apologize, but I didn't have a team listed for them. Okay, so teams, okay, great, okay, so we already mentioned her. Good deal. So another one of my favorites here, okay, great. Aaron just acknowledged that they are on the Vixens. I see out there, Death Row and Norby are your favorites. I wonder why. So one of my favorites, though, and Erica Naismith from Knockout. Erica's just an all-around great player. She can play any position on the field. Awesome wide receiver. Great. She could rush. Rarely does, but she could rush. She's a great linebacker. She has a great feel of the game. I love watching Erica play. She's awesome. I've watched her play for, since Destiny League. So it's been close to 10 years. But she's awesome, and never got better each year. Britt Denise from Knockout as well, also a pretty good player. She's added to us too. Hey Britt, hope you're watching, and good job making the list. Ashley Taylor from Elite. Everybody knows Ash with the Rock and Natural. Well, actually, she was through some braids, and when she's on vacation, I'm not sure if she's going to come down here with the braids or the natural. But Ashley is a great linebacker. She's also a pretty good kicker as well. We got Trisha McQueen. Now, I didn't get her team name, so I'm not sure which team she plays for, but she made list as well. We got Brandy from Black Mambas. I didn't get her last name, but Brandy from Black Mambas made list. We got Lakeisha Monique from Most Wanted. If you don't know who she is, her nickname is Bullet. Anybody who's played Most Wanted will know who Bullet is. Another petite, quick, fast, and aggressive player. But been doing it for a few years now. We got Brittany from Lady Dominators. Brittany from the Lady Dominators made the list. We've got Adrienne Harris-Moore from Dreamcatchers. Adrienne Harris-Moore from Dreamcatchers made the list, as was one of my favorites, Janelle Thomas, JT from Lady Cougars. Janelle also plays quarterback, running back, linebacker. Hey, Janelle plays anything you need to put her on the field and do. That's top 19 that made the list. I thought that was an awesome survey to take there, Aaron. Pretty cool. And Aaron's known for just popping up a survey on the page out of nowhere and sparking some conversation in the women's flag football community. So shout out for Aaron for doing that. And it just goes to show how much love is out there in women's flag football, as well as how much talent is out there to get so many people to join in and put their input in, and just players who don't do anything, just go out there and play them as hard as possible. It's great to recognize them as being one of the best of their position, doing what they do. I'm going to try to do something to get the West Coast involved. They don't necessarily follow everybody on the East Coast, but we're still bridging those gaps. But I might just piggyback Aaron's topic and put it on my page and get some of the West Coast involvement. So get some names and talk about them as well. So anyway, great topic. I want to go out here, put out here my T-shirt again. The Think Pink T-shirts are in. I already had a bunch of pre-sales, but we have extras in each size that are available. All you got to do is hit me up on, send me a email or whatever, and I will show you or tell you how to order them. The shirts are $20 each. If I need to ship them to, I just add on $5 for shipping. Every dime that you give us goes to helping the Women's Flag Football Network and support the efforts and everything that we're trying to do around the world with women's flag football. So I appreciate your support. I hope I sell out. I want everybody to purchase one. I saw somebody post a test about where are the running backs. Well, there it is right there. Where are the running backs? My next thought was where are the rushers, because we got some great rushers that play the game as well. So as you know, we just got great players all around in women's flag football. It's an exciting sport. And the fact that some of you guys are joining in the show just to hear me talk about it is just goes to show how big the sport is and how much it's growing. So I don't like to hold you. I like to keep the show down to about 20 minutes so you don't get bored. And just join in next week. Look forward to seeing everybody again. Join in, list your comments. Hey, share the show. Share the show. Help us get out there. We're going to be going with YouTube Live very soon here as we grow. We got to get our likes up. We got to get our shares up and to show that it's worth doing. So I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And I thank each of you guys who join in every week. I appreciate it. Once again, hit me up, order a t-shirt. We got about 10 or 11 extras left in all multiple sizes. Hit me up, join the t-shirt. And purchase a t-shirt, $20. The money goes running on everything we do for women's flag football. For those of you who will be here in Atlanta this weekend, I look forward to seeing you. Please stop by my tent, say hi. Anybody else, hey, we'll see you on the next live broadcast next week, 8:30 on Wednesday nights. Thanks for joining. God bless. Good night.